My name is Christovia Ogada. I am the Executive Director of Usawa Jamii, an organization based in the rural parts of Kenya, that is Kakamega County. We advocate for the rights of lesbians, bisexual women, intersex persons, transgender women, and gender diverse persons. One of our pillars is sustainable livelihoods. And the reason why we hold this pillar dearly to us is because when an individual is not able to afford, when their affordability is non-existent, then we have issues around safety and security with them. We have issues around housing. We have issues around mental health. So for us in our organization, sustainable livelihoods, building the capacities of these people to actually fend for themselves, is what also helps us deal with the rest of the pillars, which is now human rights and advocacy. Because now when you have some level of affordability, you're able to contribute to conversations around your health, you're able to contribute to conversations around your safety and security, you're able to contribute to conversations around access to health. And we all know access cannot be there without you being able to afford it. So for us, we did an activity, which was a business expo, where queer folks who are in business and those who still had ideas in business, those who are in business and those with skills came to showcase their businesses, their goods, their skills as well. In that platform, they came to showcase their abilities in entrepreneurship, their abilities within their skill sets. So during that time, we had partnerships with the county. We had someone from Kakamega County Microfinance Institution. It is an institution that offers small loans to groups, and that was a targeted audience for us. Because remember, apart from us being queer, we are also youths, and we are also human beings in that context. So during this expo, we had people showcasing their goods, people also getting some level of financial empowerment, because we had people from the bank. We had Bank of Baroda with us. We had people from microfinance, and they were giving information around access to finances.
I'm Ankaret Muhwana. I am a carpenter. I make a lot of hanging shelves. I make swinging chairs and a lot of things to do with woodwork, to be precise. Napenda Usawa Jamii sana because imenipea platform ya kuonyesha vitu zangu, and I have made a lot of money today from this expo. I'm really glad. I hope we keep doing such stuff. And yeah, my credits to everyone who is in charge of the Usawa Jamii team, and thank you very much.
Okay, I'm Aoko Olivia, and it has been great to be here. Yes, this business expo, there are a lot of things that I have learned, and moving forward, I'm going to use the qualities and the skills that I've learned here to expand my business and also to market my business.
Yeah, you find that access to finances is also a challenge, because where there are sexual minorities, there is discrimination in terms of resource allocation, in terms of access to that money. So we were bringing on board these people so that they can also share information around how do we access their finances.
First of all, I'm very excited to be a part of this. This Business Expo has been very informative and educative for me, learning everyone's experience through businesses, their failures, their challenges, the priorities they make when starting a business and when managing one. Also, I've learned about microfinance, the loans, the funding, financial consciousness and the discipline that comes with starting a business. Also, the opportunities that comes from getting the loans and everything that you can get from a bank and other microfinance sectors. Yes, it was a pleasure working with Usawa Jamii.
My experience has been amazing. I've gained knowledge as a young trans woman in terms of building my financial independence and also strengthening my livelihood as a trans woman. And it was also a pleasure with the Sawa Jamii.
And then also we had the Department of Youth Department, where we were having conversations around how does the government also contribute to the growth or empowerment of the youth. Having these conversations at that point was very important because sometimes opportunities pass us because we do not have certain informations. And that was a very important conversation for us, especially for queer folks, for transgender folks who are marginalized. Remember, access for this particular population is not easy, and when the floor is open to have that conversation, then it becomes easier for us to ask as many questions as we can. There is great need to empower queer folks beyond the conference kind of empowerment context. There is need to provide platforms such as a marketplace. That is the beginning of a journey. We did more or less a half-day marketplace, but we would love to do a 2-3 days marketplace where we have stakeholders with their own sessions, where we have a panel discussion around access to this money, around how do we improve the existing policies in lending institutions such as banks. How do we ensure that an intersex person or a trans woman would go to a bank and access a loan without their their identity, their gender identity being a hindering thing for them. So it is a call for action for also partners such as development partners to help us realize this dream where we can provide a space for queer folks to actually thrive. Because within a space, that space creates desire for other queer folks who have not yet started their businesses. But because of the existence of that space gives people learnings on how to grow their businesses, how to start small and grow big, how to actually put an idea together and give birth to that idea. So for me, I would wish that we get more partners on board, because we are looking at doing the second version of the Business Expo, but for 2 to 3 days, where we will have camps, a boot camp, learning camp for young entrepreneurs, where we will have a marketplace for existing products, and where we will have just a random idea creation session.